Welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show. A quarterfinal matchup between the Bonita Bearcats and the San Clemente Tritons. And the San Clemente Tritons with a 4-3 win in 10 innings, moving on to the semifinals. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show. I'm Gordon Spencer, along with the coach, Bill Cunity, and the Professor Paul Westfall. And gentlemen, boy, this has to go down as one of the more classic games and in the postseason, and San Clemente moves on for the very first time in school history to the semifinals, Paul.
Well, it had everything you would want from a baseball game. You had tremendous drama. You had great plays by both sides defensively, clutch hitting offensively, superb pitching from all of the young men for both teams that took the bump. This was one of the greatest baseball games I've had the pleasure to watch in a long time. Unfortunately, we were able to bring it to you on Cox 3. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. If you don't like this one, no, you should watch bowling or something.
Well, Coach, I think we saw a little bit of everything, like Paul just mentioned. We saw some great hitting. We saw some excellent pitching and just some timely defense, too.
Well, that's the point. I think we did this in the open, but I think I said that both coaches agreed the thing that would separate one of these teams would be defense. Yet they were dead even on defense until the last play of the game in the 10th inning. Neither team committed an error. And I mean, high school baseball, that is golden. And the way they came in and competed on the mound, both pitching staffs, 4 guys pitched brilliantly, clutch hitting. But I think we saw 2 great high school baseball teams today, and took them 10 innings to decide this.
All right, let's show you some highlights from this 3-hour classic here at San Clemente High School. Bottom of the first, no score, bases loaded for San Clemente, and Dylan Riddle will single in 2 runs. Lucas Herbert will come around to score. Tyler Ankrum scores. It's 2-0 Tritons. Top of the third, 2-0 Tritons. Justin Gomez of Bonita with 2 on. He goes down the line in left. That will score a run. It goes up the hill in the corner. And Bonita down 2-1 as Tommy Delgado scores. Then a crazy play to tie the game. Danny Jelajic takes off from first. He is caught in a rundown trying to steal. But in the meantime, pinch runner Alec Tiscarino scores, and that ties the game at 2. Top of the fourth, boom goes Alex Gonzalez, a shot to left field. Hoo-ha! Home run over the 315 mark out there. It's 3-2 Bonita. It stayed that way until the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Ankrum leads the inning off with this deep drive to right. It is gone. San Clemente ties it, and we go to extra innings. Tyler Ankrum touching home, getting the congratulations from Coach Galatly. And then the bottom of the 10th, after a double and a walk, Trevor Beard the bunt. Nick Johnson wants to throw to third to get the lead runner. That goes down the line. Connor Seeley comes around to score, touches home, and the San Clemente Tritons win it 4-3 in 10, moving on to the semifinals. Let's check in with the winning team.
Well, I would just as soon interview the whole team, but we cut it down to 3, and even that was hard. But I am with 3 of the stars of a magnificent game. Let's start with Tyler Ankrum. Tyler, you're down 3-2. Take us through the momentous at-bat that got you back to even.
Well, I was just looking for a fastball. Ended up throwing me one in. I hit it good. Helped our team win.
You certainly did that, and just a spectacular moment, one that will live on in San Clemente athletic lore for an awfully long time. You had to feel like maybe that was destiny. Your team was you were gonna pull one out and get to the semis.
Yeah, our team has battled all year, and hopefully we'll make it to the championship and win it all.
All right, congratulations on a moment that San Clemente fans will talk about forever. Now, let's talk to Dylan Riddle. You came into the game in relief, knowing that every pitch could mean the difference between winning and losing. Your approach when you got on the bump?
You know, I just wanted to go out there, pound the zone, and just spot up. I got a great catcher behind the plate who's leading me through the game, and I can't thank him enough. And I just went out there, pounded the zone, and got us through that time. We weren't going to lose today. It was our time.
Well, you got San Clemente going in the first with that RBI double. It seemed like another lifetime ago. Can you take me through that at bat?
You know, he threw me a fastball, low and away. Thought I could just hit it somewhere on the left side of the field, and you know what? I didn't hit it all that great, but it blooped into the gap and scored 2 runs and got us going. You know, got to get some runs to get it started at the beginning of the game.
And you certainly did, and the team got off and running to that lead. Now I got to talk to the guy that they couldn't possibly get out all game long. It's Connor Seeley. Connor, you had a day for the ages. They never did get you out. You're on base every time. Take us through that final at bat when you got the winning rally going with that double.
Well, I was trying to get any ball I can hit well, and the first pitch I got one, so I was trying to put the best swing on it I could, and luckily got down the line, got on second base.
All right, now you're on second base. The bunt play is on. When did you realize that the ball had gotten by and it was time to get up and score? I mean, how to take us through that final around the bases that got you into the semis?
Well, I saw that the pitcher was going to field it and throw to third, so I was going as hard as I can. Around when I was sliding in, I saw it go off his glove, so ran as hard as I could all the way to home. Got that winning run.
Well, they had the right guy on the bases for that as well. A magnificent effort by San Clemente. Gordon, I'm all out of good stuff here. Let's go back to you.
All right, the numbers from this 10-inning contest. San Clemente 4-3. Look at the numbers, even with 12 hits each and 1 error each. And Paul, we take a look at the Bonita numbers. And A.J. Woodall, what a job he did on the bump today.
Well, I'll tell you, what a magnificent contribution from their starter. It looked like perhaps he was going to be out of the game in the second inning after giving up 2 in the first and loading the bases in the second. And then he found himself, and he was absolutely nails the rest of regulation play, for lack of a better term. He was spectacular, went 7 innings, only gave up 1 more run, the home run, obviously, to tie it. But I thought he pitched magnificently in getting a no decision, but he kept his team in it, which is all you can ask from a starting pitcher.
And for San Clemente, Coach, Palante did a nice job himself there on the mound.
Well, I thought his velocity was way stronger than the last time we saw him, and I thought he was a dominant guy today. You have to give some credit to Bonita, the way they hit the ball, the way they bunted and do all the little things. But I thought Palante did a great job, set it up for Riddle to come in and close it out. And this is one of the big victories in San Clemente High School baseball history.
Yeah, of course, Lucas Herbert, we saw a nice display from him behind the plate and with the bat as well. Well, gentlemen, it's hard to pick out a moment in this game. There were so many exciting plays, exciting moments. I don't know, Paul, how do you sort of sum it up?
Well, I tell you, we saw 2 great baseball teams, 2 teams worthy of moving on to the semifinals. It's just unfortunately somebody has to go home with their season over. But for San Clemente to continue to battle back after taking an early lead, squandering a couple of chances, and then when they were down 3-2, Tyler Ankrum with one of the great moments in San Clemente athletic history with that long home run to right field. He's the one who gave them a chance to go to extra innings. Without that home run, their season is over. And for that young man, that is a moment he will remember for the rest of his life.
Yeah, and Coach, we know San Clemente came into this game scoring 22 runs in 2 games, and it took them 10 innings to get 4 runs. But we thought maybe they would be in trouble because they loaded the bases the first 2 innings, and we thought, uh-oh, they waste opportunities.
Well, for as long as I've been involved with this game, that's something that you don't want it to happen, yet every time you see a baseball team that starts off, loads the bases, and gets 1 or 2 runs and really doesn't go for a big inning, it always comes back to bite you. You know, you let the other guy off the hook, they start to pitch and play a little bit better, but to their credit, the Tritons had it what it took at the end to win this game.
Well, we hope you enjoy the entire game, the 3-hour affair, and not just our 5-minute recap here. Well, once again, congratulations to the San Clemente Tritons, a 4-3 winner over the Bonita Bearcats in 10 innings. They move on to the semifinals for the first time in school history. For the coach, Bill Cunity, and the professor, Paul Westphal, I'm Gordon Spencer. Thank you for watching the Cox3.com post-game show.